What's up, y'all? My name's Rahiel.
And I'm Bereket.
And welcome back to
Cooking It with the
Berhes.
In this channel, my sister and I are going to be cooking the best Habesha cuisine.
And today we'll be making Misir. Misir is basically red lentil stew. If you Google it, that's what it'll say. It's a simple yet complicated dish to make, and you'll understand what I mean by that when you see us make it. Also, fun fact, dip in misir is like a green version of this, and that's what people use to make sambusa, which one day we'll make.
Let's get on to the video.
Over here we have our onion, our shukurt. We have our tomatoes, tomatum. We have our koronema. I don't know what that is in English, so. We have our chow, our salt. Maybe we'll add ginger powder. I'm not sure about that because we have our blended up ginger and garlic. So our net shukurt mixture is in here. And I know I'm gonna use this. And then we have some tomato sauce. We have our berbere, and then we have the star of the show, red lentils.
Of course, oil.
Yeah, of course, oil, and water. We'll get started.
Let's go.
Over here we have some water that's heating up, and I'm actually gonna put in the tomatoes in here. That way the tomatoes will just be really soft. You're barely gonna have to chop them up. You just have to peel it and stuff. It'll be really good for the Misir Wot that we're gonna be making. So until then, we're gonna start chopping up the onions, which Bereket will be doing.
Alright, next up we're gonna cut our onions. You're gonna wanna cut the onions diced up. Always cut the ends. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. I don't know why these onions are killing me, bruh. We're gonna throw this in the pot. While I cut the other onions, might as well turn it on for now. Put it at
On low.
low, I guess.
Yeah.
And then add a little bit more. I added a lot right now because usually we end up putting it more and more. So hopefully we don't have to put more. Alright, because I was crying too much, we're gonna use this machine. This is like a veggie cutter. It cuts down vegetables very easily. You get stuff like this. We'll probably put a link in the description. But all you do is get your onion, bada bing, bada boom.
Release your anger.
Bow. Just like that, you cut it. Usually in these videos, we'll just cut it, but the onions were burning my eyes. I had to do it. Yeah. We can add this in too. By the way, we're still boiling the tomatoes. I think there's enough onions.
I feel like the tomatoes are basically done. They're kind of squishier than normal, so I'm hoping that they are done. We're gonna take it and we're gonna dump out the water. Cold water, actually. I want it to cool off a little. And then we're just gonna peel off the skin first before we cut the tomatoes. I just peeled all this. I felt like I peeled it like an orange. It's kind of crazy, actually. I'll show y'all peeling it over here. Does it burn? A little. And now we're just gonna cut it kind of like a normal tomato. Obviously take this inside part out. Cut. Alright, it's all chopped up. We're gonna carefully bring this over here, add it in, got all the juices there. Okay, we're gonna do a little mix. This is still set on low, just because it might take us a bit to wash. It might take us some time to wash the lentils. So I just wanna make sure the onions don't get too burnt, that everything is still getting cooked around pretty evenly. So without further ado, that's what we're doing next, washing the lentils. Time to wash the lentils. First we gotta open the bag. Kids, don't do this. Use a scissor. So we don't want to make too much. And they kind of grow. I think that's enough for a kit. It's half this bag. Now we're gonna wash it. And you're gonna see that it's really dirty the first time around. Okay, so then you just mix it. And you can see the water is already kind of brown, orange-ish. That just shows you how dirty the lentils are. And there are times we found little rocks in the lentils, not in this type of bag. You really have to make sure that you're washing your lentils. It kind of looks like milk, like Halloween milk. Wash again.
All right, Rahiel's still cleaning the misir, so I'm gonna add some bebere. And then mix it up.
water's like pretty much clear, which means the lentils are all clean. So what we're gonna do is add some water. And when we add in the lentils into the pot, we're just gonna put the water in the lentils like all in there. And if we need to add more water, then we can. And we're gonna add a bit more berbere. Now that we've mixed it, we like can see how it looks. And also, you guys remember in a different video I mentioned, we don't want berbere to like clump up a lot, so we're gonna add in a little bit of oil. That's good. Then we're just gonna let it cook. Onions and tomatoes are gonna cook down for a bit.
It's been cooking for a while. It's looking really, really good.
Now we're gonna add in all of our seasonings. So over here we have our garlic ginger.
Then next up, we're gonna add our tomato sauce.
Now we have our koronema. Adding in just not too much really.
Add a little. Next up, salt.
What's salt in Amharic? I say it all the time. So it's like a no. Okay, that's it. Kitchen is crazy.
Oh, Sinaf.
No, oh, I miss sinafich. Yeah, that's not sinafich.
We clear this out with a little bit of water, so I guess our tomato sauce right away.
Yeah. And now we're just gonna, we can let this like cook for a bit with the cap over it. We just need to get a cap. We're gonna do a quick mix around just to see how it's doing. Alright, so earlier you guys saw me put some water in here, but I actually took out the water because it took us a lot longer to add it in. I'm not gonna add in the water just yet, we're gonna just put it straight into the pot. I'm gonna use my hands, put the misir in, and then we're gonna mix it around a bit and just let it cook for a little, and then we're gonna add in some water. Alright guys, I feel like adding in a little bit of salt. Bite me. We've let this cook for a little while. Still haven't added any water. We're heating up some water on the side, so when we do add in water, I think it's because the water will match the temperature of it. I don't really know why we're heating it up, but my mom does that. So we're doing what our mom does. Okay, so we're gonna add in a bit of water now, just to make sure that the misir is like all the way cooked. We've also been cooking this on a low. I don't know if we've mentioned that earlier, but just in case, wanted to let y'all know. Once the water's kind of been evaporated and we're pretty sure that the misir is all cooked, then we're basically done. We'll just cover it up, check on it every few minutes. Yeah. Alright, once it looks like this, it's basically done. We also took off the cap just to let some of the water kind of leave the pot a bit more. We're going to like turn off the temperature and just kind of let it sit. We're basically done, so we're just gonna plate it. Then once we feel like the food's cooled down for a little bit, then we'll put it on the plate and eat it up.
Do I speak Amharic? And your answer is Tinish. I only know a little. Like I could say. I was gonna say me llamo Bereket.
That's crazy.
I can just name stuff like Yen and Gonjo, Damturu, Dilik, how do you say it? Billa, Isma'a, right?
Yeah.
But I could understand when people talk though. Like when my mom speaks or like she talks in Amharic, I can kind of like pick up words just because I'm used to it. But yeah, I'm trying to learn Amharic, so yeah, help me.
Okay, so to answer the question, I also speak Tinish. Weird enough, I know how to sing in Amharic. Like I know more Amharic songs. Do I know what they're saying? Not all the time. Back to speaking though, I'm also trying to learn. I try to make it, I wanted it to be my goal to try and learn how to speak Amharic this year. And then I blinked and like somehow most of the year is just gone. So that's weird. But I really am trying to make more of an effort. I know a bit more than Bereket does. Like Selam and Daytonish. I know and Day to Know. That's a new one I learned like a month ago. Seta and Day to Know, that's like how's work going or how is work. Anyways, back to the video, the Imadanya, which we don't know how to say yet. But that'd be really tough if we did. Alright guys, we finished making our Misir Wot, and now we're just gonna taste it, so.
Alright, let's try it.
I'm really happy with this.
Spicy.
Yeah, but I like it. It's really good.
No, I like spicy though. For those of you that don't like spice, then just add a little less Bebere.
And also, I would say like maybe add a bit more water just in case, like just to like dilute the spice a bit.
Alright guys, that's the end of the video. If y'all enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Please comment down below what you want us to make next. Your favorite dish, let us know. And yeah, I forgot.
You need to like, you should say these things while you make it, you know? That way like when you're done you just like,
I'm not a multitasker.
it's okay.
Alright.
Good shot!